What's up, guys? You're here with Rob and Tara. As you can see, I'm a C5, C6, incomplete, D10 complete car accident. And my wonderful girlfriend and Undertaker, Tara, is joining us to help out with some questions and stuff like that. And then Mr. Cordy.
Cordy Transforms here. P9 complete. Good to have y'all.
So we're just getting into like the Q&A type thing and stuff like that. And last night we actually had a big scare, me and Tara. My oxygen started dropping in the 80s. So I didn't know if Tara was calling me a bus or what was going to happen last night. But you handled it like a champ.
Thanks.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, Tara?
Well, I'm Rob's girlfriend and caregiver.
So if you had to ask me and Courtney each a question, what question would you ask us? You got this.
What is the toughest thing you deal with on a daily basis?
I can do that one first. I think the toughest thing for me, and I think a lot of other paras, quads, or disabled, is when you're the man in the relationship and you're unable to do the things you used to be able to do. I think that's what bothers me the most out of anything, is not to be able to take the slack off of Tara's shoulders.
I can understand that.
What about yourself, Mr. Cordy?
Part for me is just staying positive, not always getting down on myself and being negative to self, others. The daily chore, me, these days.
Yeah, and it's really rough when you look about what your life was before you were paralyzed and the things you used to be able to do. And you're sitting there and you just want to, I don't know, I just want to hit myself in the head with a hammer. Like, I just want to be able to help you. I want to change your brakes. We don't need to go to the garage.
Right.
And I think that's the roughest, like I said, for me. So I got a question for Tara.
Okay.
What is the roughest thing? Dating and taking care of someone like myself. Hard one?
Yeah. I mean, yes and no, because I was just talking about this kind of. And it would have to be those moments where, like last night when your oxygen drops really low and you get really scared, and we both got to stay calm, and you wonder, like, what will happen next and the extent of what's transitioning in our lives. So, like, normal people don't just date people and wonder when or if that shoe's going to drop, and how soon.
Yeah.
I think that's hard, and how to come back from that, which is really tough emotionally, right?
I handled it cool as a cucumber last night. And I want to apologize to everybody. This show today is kind of like crazy because we had just got back from the hospital. Me and Tara had a really long night. So I had a half hour to set up the show. Angry Quad is at an event and hopefully he'll join later. So I just wanted you guys to know, and I thought it would be good for Tara to be on. You know, she is one of us. I mean, you take care of me every day, so you know more about a lot of this than people think you do. You just, I don't want any doctors snatching you up, them job offers.
I've had a few.
So anybody got questions out there? And it is cool to see Tara in here. I asked her on the way home. I was like, Tara, can you do me a huge favor? And please help me tonight. My voice is kind of shot. But what's some other questions?
I'm curious, Cordy has any.
Yeah, let's.
All right. So, yeah, I was able to scrounge up some questions from both. I want to mention, if anybody has questions, we're looking in the chat earnestly. We will answer them. Love to answer them.
Hey,
It's good to see
Drop them in there.
everybody.
Maybe put a question before, whatever. Yeah, welcome. Yeah. All right, so let's start with some questions from the audience. All right, first question, easy question from Bob Broadbelt. Cheesesteak or smash burger?
beef
Start with
steak.
Tara, huh?
Sorry, I jumped in. Anything to do with food, I jumped.
It's not bad.
You're up, Tara.
What was it?
What would you choose, cheesesteak or smash burger?
Probably a cheesesteak.
Yeah. Oh, I thought he said beef steak. I'll take the cheesesteak. Chicken cheesesteak.
That's one of the things that we used to eat a lot when we first got together was chicken cheesesteaks.
That's actually when I could,
Yeah, I would choose cheesesteak.
you got cheesesteak? So what are some other
Oh, yeah,
questions
all day
that
cheesesteak.
you, conjured up?
All right, next question from Quad Fighter 1942. What celebrity would you challenge to a duel in a heartbeat? I'll go first. Neil deGrasse Tyson. I can't stand the guy. I don't know what it is about him, but he just gives me the ick. I think if I saw him in real life, it'd be gone.
I want to say, that dude from Breaking Amish, Jeremiah. It's some show that Tara's got me hooked on now. This dude's, he just got a face that I just want to smash every time I see it.
And he goes back and forth and he keeps lying. And
Yeah.
man, it's so dramatic.
Tara?
I don't have too many quarrels with, not knowing people.
I don't know. I hear her saying, I hate that dude's face.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of people's face I don't like.
So, what else you got, Cordy? I'm a lover, not a fighter. That's what we try to do. More love, less fighting.
There you go. There you go. All right, next question. Not Really Kane Pixels asked, what's your favorite movie and what new movie are you most excited to see?
I like horror movies, and there's one on Netflix that just came out, and I can't remember the name of it.
Horror?
Yeah, horror movie. But I like any kind of zombie movie. I am down for anything. I'll be zombies all day long. And absolutely, Sean, it's great to have Tara on here. I would love to do a show with multiple girlfriends and caregivers. It would be an amazing episode. So, do you
How many
got?
girlfriends you got?
I'm talking about for the other quads out there with. Oh, I gotta hide my girlfriends. So, what other questions you got, Cord?
All right, I'm gonna answer that one because I'm gonna put a shameless plug in there at the end. My favorite movie probably of all time, or at least the one I always go back to, is Inception. I'm a big Christopher Nolan fan. But the movie I'm most excited about is The Backrooms. If you like horror, you should check out The Backrooms. It comes out in 2 days.
I wonder if that's the trailer I seen on that channel, TLC or whatever. But yeah, man, I'm down for any horror movies. Hey, living in active. I'm just glad to see everybody here today. It's amazing. So what else you got, Cord?
All right, next question from the audience. Let's see. At the Sheila 3, how would you know someone has manipulated your memory? And do you remember seeing me last night? I do not remember seeing anybody last night, so I guess there would be no way.
Oh man. Well, I remember seeing Tara last night. As I called her the Undertaker a couple times. What about you, babe?
Yeah, I seen you last night. I didn't see Cordy last night, though.
I did talk to Cordy last night. Didn't get to see him. He tried to send me nudes. Yeah, we're just having fun today, guys. Answering questions that Cordy scrounged up for some people and just having fun. I need this today. I need a nice, relaxing day.
I got a question for you guys.
Yeah.
What's the best part of your day?
Yep.
Oh. That's well, I like waking up to you, obviously. But I think the getting out of bed is by far I need out of bed now as soon as I wake up. About you, Cordy Cord.
Hey, I'd say the best part of my day is each day when I complete a video, just like feeling of, completion. I got something done. Now I can do whatever I want, and not feel bad about not doing anything. I like watching movies before I go to bed too, and I usually read a little and then watch a movie. That's also my favorite part.
Tara's a reader. Sometimes I'll watch a movie, I'll throw some headphones on and let Tara listen to an audiobook, or sometimes I'll listen to the book with her and just play a game or something like that. All right, somebody has a question for Tara. This one is for Tara. Where's the question, Quadfather? What else you got there?
Yeah. Well, while we're waiting, what are you reading right now, Tara? I'm reading that is a house, The Handmaid's Tale or something. I can't remember. I'll have to get back to you on that.
The only thing I read is lettering that's around the house. I don't read books.
It's called The Mysteries of Light Language.
What's that about?
It's pretty much just like a healing book about
So-
universal
Oh, I got you.
healing.
You do like your healing books. So somebody has a question for you, Tara.
How did I meet Rob?
Yep.
We met on Facebook dating.
Yeah, it was, Tara didn't know that I was paralyzed for a good part of our chat at the very beginning.
Yeah, it was a good 2 months-ish.
Before I dropped the bomb.
He ate liquid or watered down mashed potatoes. And I asked him if he needed me to bring him some food. Not that I was in a great place either, because I had just moved in with my grandparent or my grandpa, you know, which was my where what I called between a rock and a hard place in the middle of nowhere.
And it was rough for you too. I mean, she would go to work, come home, drive all the way to see me, and have to take care of me because I didn't have a caretaker that did her fucking job. So it was really hard. And I mean, without Tara, I have no idea where the hell I would be. I can tell you that I definitely wouldn't be right here.
Some question. That's a sweet story. I got her. So you didn't tell her that you were paralyzed at all? At
No, I
least for the
mean,
first couple weeks or whatever?
well, my pictures clearly showed I was in a wheelchair, but we didn't really talk about that stuff. I think we were talking about life, and it was escaping our problems, I think, at first. And then we started really getting to know each other on a deeper level, and we've been inseparable ever since. A day to decompress is always worth having. Yes, I haven't had very many these days. Usually when I do these lives, I get really nervous and stumble over my words. But today I'm just relaxing and having a little bit of a good time.
Talking a lot for a guy that says horse.
Oh, I'm hoarse, buddy.
Probably that steroid.
Oh, I'm on a steroid now plus the antibiotic. So the steroid probably got me going 1,000 miles an hour.
Doing great. Right. Sweet. Does anybody have any questions in the chat? How you guys doing in there? Everybody comfortable? You need any snacks?
We do.
All right.
99
Ready when you're ready.
cents.
All right. I got another question on deck. Let's go. Eeny, meeny, miny, blowhard. He asked, or she asked, which is scarier? Which is scarier? Alien life or universal loneliness? I'm assuming nobody in the universe.
Say it again.
Alright, which is scarier? Alien life or universal loneliness? A universe without anything. Other
What's
life
more
besides us
scarier?
exists.
Universal
Yeah.
loneliness. That would be crazy. You're talking about like to be the only person here?
In the whole universe.
Well, no, if we found out one day there was either aliens or for sure there was not aliens. Like we were the only intelligent life form in the universe.
What's more
What
scarier?
would be scary?
Well, I would hope
I
that.
think aliens would be scary.
Yeah. Aliens for sure. Because they would probably steal me.
Yeah, people.
I would be like,
Yeah, that makes you wonder.
can they fix my spine?
Would they fix it? What would they do? Like,
I
That's
think
crazy to
in
think
some
about.
ways
And-
your question contradicts what I believe about the way the world works.
Then how's the world work?
you want to elaborate?
Yeah,
No,
we got you on that one. Give it to us.
Do I have to?
You have to now.
Okay.
You don't have to.
I mean, I think we're all some kind of, God in ourselves. There's, the Bible teaches us that there's one God and there's no other God before me. And, there's some books that say there are seedlings of, we're a projection of a spiritual thing and we're here on a mission to have feelings and.
Yeah, I just know that there's something higher than me out there. And it scares me that, well, actually, I was thinking about this yesterday and today. It scares me that if I would pass on, that it would just be blackness. That's what scares me.
I feel energy is what this world is made of, vibration, and in that everything is connected. Um, like the way that our world is, even Earth, just teaches us how to be humans in itself. Every season to, just the way that the natural order of animals to even the way that we evolve as humans.
I agree with you.
That was a crazy question. Good answers, yes. Good job. All right. Let's move on to the next question. We got at Alan Dulles Eyes. If you were miraculously healed right now, what would be the first thing you do?
Have sex. I'm not lying. I mean, that's my first. You asked the wrong fucking question. Yes.
That's a good answer. I used to tell people something similar. I'd say, you better be careful, because if I start walking right now, I'm what's the good way to say this? I'm fornicating with the next thing I see. It would make people laugh, but anyway.
Whatever
Good
has a
answer.
hole. Oh my God. Yeah.
I think that's a good answer. The first thing you want to do is go pee with somebody, because you've had that part taken away. And I'd probably cry, to be honest. I'd fall down and cry. Thank God.
I think it's the one hard thing about living paralyzed or just a quad is not being able to. Yeah. So that question was definitely not for Tara. So what do you got for me next?
What do we got? All right. Yahweh asks, do you think you would be friends with a clone of yourself?
No.
I'll answer that one. No, I don't think I would be. But I'd love to have him around just so I could see the things about me that I can't see. Like the things that only other people can see from the outside.
Could you
I think I would
imagine two of me?
hate a clone of me.
I think I'd hate myself. I think I would fight with myself all day long. But then again, I think as a quad, I fight with myself all day long anyway, in my head. So I would definitely hate being next to myself. I wouldn't like that. About you?
Where?
Living and Active said if I was miraculously healed right now, I'd start immediately figuring out how to convince everyone that I wasn't faking before. Then I'd get a job.
Oh, that's a good point, right? You'd have to try to convince everybody. You could go to prison for fraud. I never thought of that. That's wild.
You know what's really crazy, Cordy, is we're at a doctor's appointment, and there is people that actually fake being paralyzed. Like literally fake it and like to live that life. And I'm like, what kind of sick person? I don't get it.
Yeah, I gotta always have a letter on me from my doctor that says I'm paralyzed. So I get asked to provide that a lot.
Really?
I'm assuming a lot of people fake it for all kinds of benefits.
I mean, think about it. How many times we went to the hospital and they'd be like, well, yeah, you're a quad, but can you hop up on that table for me? Or can you walk down the hall? Yeah, buddy.
I thought it was really scary when they had you hold yourself back the entire time they had stuck a needle through your neck into your vocal fold. And they're like, don't move though. Don't move.
Yeah, that's rough.
I was like,
when somebody
what do you mean, don't move?
Yeah, I'm like, don't hit the wrong spot. I got a question for you, Tara. If you could meet me all over again, would you do it?
Yeah, I don't think I would change anything.
Good.
I mean, the way that I have grown as a person and who I've become, you know, and the person that I keep growing into, I guess.
It's crazy when we feel like we're actually growing up.
Yeah.
When you start, oh, go look at a house tomorrow. And I hope that goes well. Wish me luck. So what other questions you got for me, Cord?
All right, on to the next. We got at Spooky Molder 93X. What's your favorite conspiracy theory? You got a conspiracy theorist? Tinfoil hat types?
That's a good question. Probably Area 51. I'd really like to know what's down there and if there is aliens. Like you said, they might be visiting. So I hope they can fix me. Hey, Quad Trials. What about yourself, Cord?
What was that?
Jeez. I love them all. I've got a little bit of love for all of them. I am a conspiracy theorist of sorts. I think the best one, or my favorite one, just to talk about, is flat Earth. I'm not a flat earther, but just the internet, flat Earth, and real life and flat Earth, you can have the most interesting encounters when you bring that up.
I have heard of it.
So I think that's the most likely.
Or the world inside the world, the one that's in the middle of the earth.
Yeah. I think, what do you call it? Snow globe? Kind of permanent.
In the permafrost?
Permafrost.
Oh, I don't know. There's all kind. Not those. They're all good. We should have an episode sometime where we wear tinfoil hats and just talk about conspiracy theories.
I mean, that would be
All right.
kind of something.
I'm sorry.
We've got a lot of content to make.
The screen is black.
Are we ready for the next one?
Sure.
All right. Next question from Giga Chatters Z1 Bra. You only have one game to play forever. What is it?
The screen is black.
Are we ready for the next?
One game to play forever.
Yahtzee. I'd be Yahtzeeing it all day long for the rest of my life.
Clue.
Pluto. Nice.
Clue.
Very good choices. I'd probably go chess, but video game would be a whole different story. I have no idea where I'd go. Probably something in the Remedy universe. Alan Wake or Control.
I don't know.
What's your guys' video game choice?
Anything with 4 wheels that I can wreck.
I like those cooking games we play.
Yeah, she loves like Overcooked and stuff like that. So
And stuff like that.
and stuff like that. Sorry, Anchor Quad. Yeah, sorry about. We'll look into the Twitch stream, unless they're blacking us out for some reason. I have no idea right now. Wave the
Because we're
Hunter.
still live.
What's that?
It says we're still live. I'm on my phone as well.
No, I mean from Twitch, because we stream to multiple platforms. We get questions from other users and look into the Twitch thing. I'm really sorry. I hope you can hear us at least. And Living Inactive, Way the Hunter is actually a really cool game to just chill out and play.
All good choices. All right.
I feel like I'm
Next
at a game
question.
show.
You are.
Let's do it.
All right. At 88 steps to the hot dog stand. Do you guys have an OnlyFans asking for a friend? That's none of your business, sir. Or man. I don't.
It's, I used to thought OnlyFans was just a sex site. Is that what it is? What is OnlyFans?
I think that's primarily.
I think it's where people pay for content.
Yeah, content that shouldn't be shown.
Yes.
It doesn't matter what kind of content. It's just
Well, I know that,
individual
like,
provided
Yeah,
content.
the chapter does. I watch this, Cordy. You'd probably could find them interesting. The chapter on YouTube. Really cool videos and stuff that dude does. Sorry, my voice is getting weak.
To look into it. You have to remind me later. After the chapter, it's called.
The chapter.
That chapter.
Next question.
All right. So let's see. We run out of questions.
No, we don't
All right,
have
we
one.
got we
Some,
got from Wildcat 2012. If you could tell your younger self one thing, what would it be?
To let go of my expectations.
to go back and tell myself to never pick up a drink. I think that would be the best advice I could ever give myself.
What about you, Cordy?
Yeah. I don't know. I was thinking of something else, but now that Rob said that, that'd be a pretty good one. I'd probably avoid a lot had I done that.
Same.
I would just tell myself that I don't think you can tell yourself anything really, really big because they wouldn't listen. So I don't know. I just tell myself something simple like have a family, something, Don't be such a douche. I don't think I don't know if my younger self would listen.
That's the problem with, I think a lot of us is, I don't think the younger selves in us would have listened to anything we had to say.
I disagree.
True,
Because
really?
I wasn't raised like that to really know or see different things or feel anything other than anger or, So, if I could have told my younger self to just even look at my expectations and maybe seen a little things differently throughout life, I think I wouldn't have had all those harsh feelings towards some of the things that I did for so long. That drove me through a lot of darkness.
I don't know why the screen's black, but I will try to get that fixed on the next episode. We're not really Twitch people, but we just stream the Twitch to connect other audiences. But I would definitely look into it. Well, I look like a person, Cordy does too, and Tara looks like a girl. But no, I'm sorry, we're not, I don't know what's wrong with Twitch. So what do you got for now, or for the next one?
I have a question.
Me.
Cord.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you could have
Okay.
any wheelchair, which one would you have? You know, I know, like, I don't know,
That's the fifth made.
you know, you get closer to getting a wheelchair or something, or you see other people have something different than you have.
Well, I can
Different
actually say
modifications.
that my dream wheelchair I am pretty much sitting in. I've wanted this chair since I was paralyzed. I mean, I seen it, I think it was the F3, and to
I
be
thought you
able
would
to
have said,
stand is
like,
just
one with truck
amazing.
wheels.
What about you,
Right.
Cord?
Oh, good. What was the question? I don't even remember.
Do you like
I'm
your
all over the
wheelchair?
place.
What
Or could you
wheelchair
have
would
any
you
wheelchair?
choose if you could pick
Oh.
any?
Yeah. Honestly, don't know. Probably just a nice highlight that fit me real well. What I would mostly want is the color scheme. I want it completely chromed out with red components, like the old Red Line Pro Line BMXs.
Oh my God, yes. That's my man. Yes.
That's right.
Yeah. So there's a question from the chat. They cannot see us, but Tarek, can you read the question out for me? Sorry.
He says, or they say, I was wondering what's the biggest thing you do to stay positive since being paralyzed on a daily basis?
Boy, I think it's doctors and nurses ask me this question all the time. Why are you so upbeat and funny and always joking? I find humor to be the best medicine, and that's what helps me stay positive through them hard times, like just making a joke, or just like Cordy's videos, is when humor is such a great medicine. It's just impossible to replace.
Yeah, for me, I'd say the way I stay positive is just trying to hit that negative self-talk early on. Like, as soon as I self-talking negatively, try to combat that with the opposite. Just be like, what are you doing? And because for me, it all starts in my head. If I can get right in my head, it's not hard to be positive, but my head ain't right. I'm always negative.
Yeah.
I agree with you, and it's hard to even
I don't know.
recognize that self-talk at first, or at least it was for me, and how negative that truly was, and then even what to tell myself that was healthier, that stopped that chaos cycle inside my mind.
Absolutely. So what did if they could make manual chairs like they do power chairs, I would definitely be they do have a manual chair that does stand up, but I just can't sit in them for long unless they can. That's the bad part. I need to recline. I need to relieve pressure in different ways. I just don't get that from my manual chair.
I know it's kind of expensive, but I wonder, have any of you guys tried the longer seating purple cushion? I know we have the one that's like before that one, and that works really well. But I wondered how the thicker one worked.
I've never even seen it.
You never
Wow.
seen it?
I know my ass sits on the purple cushion a lot, and I haven't got a sore at all on that mat. I mean, I recommend it. I recommend getting the thicker mat.
Because we
The-
got the skinnier one for in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anxiety is rough. I dealt with anxiety my whole life. I know, I'm sure Tara and Cordy have dealt with it too. It's hard to control sometimes.
Especially like last night, we were just talking about that, because your oxygen dropped to 80, and it was really
Oh.
scary for us both.
Yeah. And do not ever worry about complaining, because I thought that's what I used to do, so I shut up. But if you're not telling people what you want, need, and everything else, that barrier is kind of blocked.
Yeah, can't.
But there is, like I say, quads want to be paras, paras want to walk. I mean, we all have things that affect us, and I don't think any of it is above anything else. I mean, you have a condition, you have a condition.
So Quadfather said about a pressure map. I never heard of anything like that.
Well, we have seen the alternator pressuring.
No,
Oh.
it sounds out like you would get your butt mapped just the same as I would get my feet mapped to figure out what insert would be the best for my shoe.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that they do have some mapping for cushions, but I don't know about that. I do J Fusion, anything. That's my cushion of choice. I tried the Rohos, and I actually got a pressure sore because of it, a bad one.
And then even when we used the shower Roho,
Same things were happening.
yeah, it didn't like it.
Well, that's awesome, and I'm sure that you will find someone absolutely amazing. They're definitely out there. Sometimes it just takes longer to find that person that you're meant to spend the rest of your life with.
It sure is.
Actually, you sit on it, different cushion, and this shows you where it does it. Oh. I have not. You have to send me a link on this. Actually, you sit on it, shows different cushions, and it shows what works for you and what doesn't. That's really cool.
You can answer that one.
How did you first meet? I met Tara in bed, laying there just laying in bed.
Facebook dating.
Facebook dating, if you must ask. Yeah.
He didn't tell me at first for a few months. I mean, we just talked for a while.
So what other questions you got, Cord?
That's all I got for questions, man. I'm all out of questions.
So now what do we talk about? Oh my goodness. I mean, Cordy, since you've been paralyzed, what is the roughest thing, like that hurdle that you had to jump over?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I
How
don't
did you
know.
get through it? And looking back at it, what would have made it easier?
Right.
the biggest struggle is just not being so capable or feeling so capable in my head, but not being able to do it as far as whether it be something physical or like feel like I'm in the prime of my life, but I can't get fixed because I'm in a wheelchair. But I'd be killing it if I wasn't. Just being able to deal with the fact that in your brain you're still capable, but in reality you're not.
Mm.
And then I don't know what the second part of that question was. The
Looking
three-parter,
back, what
wasn't it?
would have made it easier?
Yeah, she said, "What? Looking back, what made it easier?"
Oh, definitely just acceptance. Accepting it and probably seeking professional help in the form of I don't know, a psychiatrist or somebody to talk to and really work out the problems. I think all that would have helped me, and I should have didn't feel able to.
Is that what helped you get to where you are now?
I'm still in that spot. I don't know if I've done anything to really help me get here. Um, I mean, finding my faith is the closest thing I've come to achieving that goal, and that helps me to, you know, knock it out somewhat. I mean,
Mm.
God's not talking back to me, but I'm still able to say those things out loud and get it off my chest or whatever. But I'm still a work in progress. I don't think I've gotten really anywhere. I'm not far off from when I started mentally. I still hate life, kind of, like I hate being in a wheelchair. Uh, I don't think I've really good terms of good.
I
That answer your question or no?
I mean, yeah. I think I think if I'm not wrong, Angry Quad kind of sees it the same way, right?
I mean, I see it the same way too. Inactive. I have a full pressure, alternating pressure bed because of the wound that the Rolo gave me back at the beginning of my injury. And somehow me and Tara has kept this bed alive, man. It has parts from all different types of beds, but it's still working. And I couldn't imagine actually sleeping on a regular bed. It's got to be rough. Yeah, you can ask anything you want. Do it up.
And I mean, it, living in actives comments kind of like that for us all. Life is forever changing. I mean, I'm an able body, and I am not as young as I used to be. I can't do the same stuff anymore.
What
I'm
is
almost 40.
the 40s?
It's nuts.
What is something you've learned to enjoy since becoming paralyzed that you did never do before becoming paralyzed? I'll let Cordy start off with that one, and then I'll jump in.
Good one. Good question. Oh boy, yeah. I kind of, as a kid, we had a wheelchair at our house that I messed around with. I was always doing wheelies, so I enjoyed that before. And every time you go to Walmart, you do wheelies. I can't really say that, but I love that part of the wheelchair, being able to zoom around and do everything. Um, I don't know. Really hard question.
Um,
I don't know.
Creating music is, I mean, I was doing that before. I can't add that. All right, that's hard. That's such a hard question because what do I enjoy? I mean, because not everything I do, I did before.
What kind of hobbies do you have now, Cordy?
Guns is the only hobby I've picked up since I've been in the wheelchair. I I didn't create content.
Yeah, that was
Really
Same.
only a few things I think.
I honestly
Uh,
think if I could go back, I would have probably ended up making content and then ended up paralyzed from making content. I was such a dumbass. I get you living. I cannot stand a different bed. It's hard. Well, I know Tara can't answer that question. So, anybody else got some questions? And we do
Yeah.
hit me with them. I'm ready.
What's something you want to do yet? Being paralyzed. You know, like,
Are you asking me honestly?
I know there's
If-
a few things that you would like to do now as a paralyzed person.
I would like
And
to
what is
race. Definitely. I had posted a picture of the trike motorcycles that they're made for paralyzed people, and they go out and race, jump doubles. I mean, I would love to do that. I don't know if my body would like any of it, but I would definitely like to try it.
One thing I'd like to do, I suppose, is I'd like to serve, I don't know, serve God somehow. Like I'm not gonna become a priest or something like that, a monk or something, but I'd like to figure out how to
I wouldn't mind monk.
be in service of God.
I got another question.
Say it one more time, Cordy.
I would like to find a way to be in service to God, like be able to serve and help people
I
in
think
need or
that's
people that
yeah.
aren't even in need.
I mean, isn't that kind of what you do just by showing up on this channel sometimes? In a lot of ways.
And every video you do
Yeah,
there.
but I don't at the same time.
Mm.
I mean, I try to because it's on my heart sometimes, but I should be doing more, and I know that.
Yeah, I agree with
So
you.
that's something I still want to.
Has your anxiety got better or worse after becoming paralyzed? Mine actually got better, to be honest with you. I used to have severe anxiety and panic disorders, but after I became paralyzed, it kind of just, your mind doesn't think about that anymore. It's a whole new ball game.
There are times when I think it gets worse for you, and there are times when it gets hard to deal with, but I mean, anxiety can
I mean, yeah,
normalize.
absolutely. I mean, I'm just comparing it to what it felt like before till now.
That
Maybe it's,
physical feeling.
yeah, it's like maybe it just switches off inside your head. I have no idea. That is a good question.
What about you, Corey?
Repeat the question.
Anxiety. I mean, I don't know if you dealt with it before your accident, but they want to know if it's. Let me read the question to you. Has becoming paralyzed made anxiety better or worse on a daily basis? Like becoming paralyzed, your anxiety easier to deal with? Sorry, Tara, I probably did not read that right.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think anxiety's ever easy to deal with. I don't remember having it as much before my accident, And I'm sure I did. I just didn't realize it.
I get anxious too
Yeah.
until there's a fire alarm. Bullet, buddy. It was like last night. I was cool as a cucumber, though. You're dying, Rob. Nah, I'm chilling.
It was the most insane.
Yeah, it was. So you got any more questions, Tara? Does anybody else out there have any more questions?
Where are you?
I
Where
mean,
are
that's
you
the-
live streaming to?
That's the same thing I said. I don't get over the top anxious unless Rob's sitting there in front of me, sitting there saying, I'm scared, or he's crying. And I think the reason we didn't freak out last night had a lot to do with our previous conversation after we came home from the doctor's on Saturday. And that was recognizing that I needed him to stay calm, for me to stay calm, so that I could help him, because I can do the things, or some of the things, that need to be done, as long as we're both not panicking.
Yeah, I would try to read this, but Tara, my voice is shot.
Living and active?
Yes.
To the gentleman, have you found that learning how to adapt as you've progressed through living with it, energy plays a part in reducing anxiety and depression, i.e., learning what is possible?
I have
With the injury, please.
I
Oh, injury.
try to adapt to many things. It's kind of like starting over for me, I think. It's like everything you've learned the first 30 years, you have to relearn. And yeah, anxiety used to play a big role when I was in rehab, I would say, I guess, because I didn't want to let people down, is what I thought I was doing when I failed it. Maybe I answered your question. Maybe I didn't.
How have you learned to progress through living with an injury?
So I think Cordy,
Yeah. The answer. That's illegal. It's legal and right. Or was it with a D or an N? I can't remember. But hey, buddy, for answering or asking the question, I would have to say that as I've adapted, it's allowed me to be less anxious about a lot of things. For instance, one good example is once I got a vehicle and drive myself around, I was a lot of that anxiety, just not knowing what was going on outside, left. I could get out there and go do something.
So, was it
And
fear
that
of the
helped
unknown?
out tremendously. There's fear of being left behind, fear of the world going on and me sitting in my apartment.
I got that. I mean, I said to Tara today, man, I wish I could just drive for a couple hours. She says you will. I really hope to be able to drive someday. I mean, it's such a part of life, and not being able to go over that 6 mile an hour mark is starting to make me go crazy.
It's such a process, though, and it's not impossible. It's just not everything is microwavable, and it just gotta take some time.
Oh wow, we're almost at the hour mark. So it's time to, if anybody else has any other questions out there, drop them here now. We have a great show coming up next Wednesday. We'll have Bobby Rohan from Live the Role. We'll be doing an interview with him. What else do we got coming up? Yeah, what else do we got coming up?
How long you been driving for, Cordy, and what process did it take to get there?
Oh, I've been driving. I've been in a wheelchair for 12 years. I've probably been driving for 11 or so. I had probably 11 and a half years because I was in the hospital for a month and rehab for a month. And then there's probably 4 to 6 months where I was floating around before I found a place. And once I found a place, I think I got a van pretty quick. Some guy, one of my patrons at this bar I used to bartend at, he was in a wheelchair. He's a quad. He gave me his first van that he got when he first got in his accident because he could no longer get in and out of it, and he had a brand new one. So I've been driving most of the time I've been in a wheelchair, and I drove right away in rehab just to test to see if I could. And I think I had to get some sort of approval from them to even go take a driving test. I can't remember how it all went down, but I was driving in rehab.
That's pretty neat.
I will drive. Me and Tara was just, she was like, we'll have to come out and drive out to see Cordy. I was like, yeah, there we go.
It's quite a drive, I'm sure, but still realistic.
That is quite.
So,
We can meet in the middle.
There you go.
we're going to wrap this show up, guys. I want to thank everyone for hanging out, for the support. And Cordy did ask a question. I want to make sure everybody knows. He asked, where all do we stream to? We stream to the East Coast Rollers. We stream to Kick It with Rob and Tara. We stream to Twitch and 2 different Facebook accounts. TikTok didn't like my music. Well, they liked my music. They didn't like me playing it in my own video live, which I got a copyright notice for myself. So I'm not streaming to Twitch right now or to TikTok, but I will probably the next show. But for me, I love you guys. Thank you for the support. And
Thanks,
everybody
everyone.
just-
It's great answering the questions. Thanks. Much love.
yes.
Yeah, it was a
And-
fun time.
We'll definitely get you the next one, and we'll definitely get Tara back. And maybe to live the role of Leela.
Oh, who's coming next time? And it's going to be on Thursday,
Yes.
right?
No, Wednesday. Next Wednesday, the 3rd. I think it's the next Wednesday is the 3rd of June. And that will be Bobby Rohan from Live the Role. We're going to be doing an interview with them, so the shoe's on the other foot as we speak. Well, you guys have a great night. We'll catch you in the next one.